So let's go to Brandon Judd of the National Border Patrol Council, what he makes of this. Maybe this is just what you've been waiting for, Brandon, at least a push on the part of those on the left to get the president to move. What do you think?
Yeah, we're absolutely hoping that there's going to be more people that are going to step up and say what is currently happening is absolute chaos and we can't have chaos. You know, when you listen and you read the rhetoric coming from the White House talking about more resources, it doesn't matter. You could have Border Patrol agents. I could stand next to my fellow agent hand to hand across the entire 2,000 miles of southwest border. And if we continue catch and release, if we continue to release people into the country, it doesn't matter. They're going to continue to come. And when they do that, they flood our resources and they take all of our personnel out of the field. And when we don't have people in the field, that's when the cartels can exploit those gaps, and that's when they can get their more dangerous products across, such as fentanyl and all of the dangerous opioids that are killing so many of our citizens.
It looks like Title 42 is going. Are your guys ready for that?
No, we're not. And that's what's so frustrating is everybody knew that Title 42 was on its last leg, yet this administration didn't come up with any programs, plans, or operations to deal with it. Now they're behind the 8 ball. Now we know that we're going to get flooded. When you look at what's happening in El Paso right now, this is pre-Title 42. After Title 42 goes away, it's going to be even more disaster, and we would have never dreamed that we'd be at where we're at now.
So what happens? I mean, the administration has promised to provide upwards of $3 billion. I don't know if that figure has changed to deal with, I guess, whatever the repercussions of this or the influx from this. What do you think?
No, the $3 billion just means that we're going to be processing people faster, moving them through the system faster. That's just more encouragement for people to come. Again, if we release people, if we're rewarding people for violating our laws, you hear a lot of immigration activists, and they're going to say, well, they have to present themselves in the United States. That's true. But crossing the border illegally is a criminal act, and that's what we've got to stop. We have to have an orderly immigration system where people stop crossing the border illegally, and that's what we're dealing with today.
Now, what happens typically around this time of year then, Brand? I mean, the weather gets colder. People get a little bit more desperate. What characteristically do you look for?
Well, typically when you look at December is normally our slower months. When you get into the holiday seasons, that's when we see lower illegal immigration activity. But once January comes, you know, that's when you see the uptick again. What we have to have, Neil, is we have to have proper programs that don't cost the American public anything, and we can do that. And this administration knows what those are. The problem is it does not go with what the open border base wants. We could solve this problem tomorrow. And that's been proven in the past. We just have to have an administration that has the political will to actually do what's necessary.
We will watch closely, Brandon. Thanks for helping us out and understand